What's going on, guys? Your boy Mason. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me doing the final boss for Archangels Sariel and Tarmiel guide for the challenge difficulty on global. Now that it actually just released on global, we can actually go over the teams that we're going to be using here. So I already made a video covering my free-to-play strategy comps. So if you guys are check out my free-to-play account video, where I actually showed you guys two different teams in that video. In this video, we're going to be going for the high score team, and so this is the team that I actually decided on using. There are some options in terms of what you can switch out. You can use Ram instead of Echidna. You can use Ghislaine instead of Echidna. You have a few options as well, but you mainly want to bring just a bunch of basic stat boosters, right? You have Echidna here, you have Freyr, and then he's also gonna have these Holy Relic as well for the extra basic stats for Ragnarok and Unknown Allies, and then Nanashi backline for the extra basic stats too, because he gets 30% on his Holy Relic, and then Tyr's gonna be a pretty good damage dealer, along with the Unknown Race Ally HP related stat card set, and then HP food as well. In terms of the missions here, guys, clear with all heroes having more than 60% HP. Removing stances from the enemy gets you another 150 points, so that's why we have Freyr right there. Removes buffs from the enemy, which we do not have any buff removal on our team, unfortunately, but I don't think it'll necessarily matter too much. And then we do not have humans on the team either. And then in terms of the actual Oath of Combat, clear it though using a Sunshine Holy Knight Escanor, clear the stage within 10 turns, and then clear it though using ultimate moves. So pretty straightforward. So we're gonna be clicking these three, and then getting the 50% Oath of Combat. So let's hop in here, guys, and let's see what this team's able to do. Alright, guys, so we are hopping into the final boss, Sariel and Tarmiel here. So what we're gonna do turn one is we're gonna make sure that we don't necessarily kill both of the enemies, but we want to infect them. So that's why we bring Echidna here. So Echidna is gonna be able to infect the Tarmiel so that they cannot have the started turn healing. So we're gonna do that. We're actually gonna waste the AoE as well, and I'm gonna do AoE with Tyr as well right here. It's not gonna do a ton of damage with the, I mean, actually it might do a lot actually, because I forgot their debuff with the infect. So this actually might do a lot of damage. So let's see. It's gonna do a good chunk of damage right there. Then we're gonna go for the AoE, and yeah, we do a lot of damage right there, man. So yeah, this turn he's not gonna be able to heal. But what we want to do is we want to stall long enough to the point where we can actually use our cancel stance, because we have to use 3 stance removals, right? Honestly, we probably don't have to get all 3 stance removals to get the full, amount of points that we actually would get, right? I feel like we could stall a little bit long enough to the point where we actually wouldn't need to do that. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do infect as well. We're gonna do the AoE again, and we're actually gonna waste this AoE as well. Actually, might as well. This shouldn't do too much damage on the Sariel, because the Sariel is going to be tanking really well once we kill the Tarmiel, because the moment you kill one of them, the other gets like really crazy HP increase. So right there, Sariel is going to be pretty tanky, so I don't think the AoE with Tyr is going to kill here. So boom. It does a lot of damage though. That's crazy. So yeah, let's see now. So he goes for that. Gonna be gauge reduction. He puts up the stance right there, which is good. We're actually gonna remove this stance as we kill him, so that's gonna do the kill and remove the stance. We're gonna waste that card right there, and we'll actually waste this single target with Freyr right here too. But we use a stance cancel, boom, and then we actually remove the stance. It's gonna be 150 points right there. And now that we removed the stance, we're actually moving into the next phase of the fight. So let's see what we got going on here. I think we want to finish the fight maybe with an Echidna ultimate. I think that sounds pretty good, right? Because we get the, what is it, the 50% basic stats I think on our ultimate. I forget exactly how much it is. Yeah, you get the damage dealt increase with 20% basic stats, at least for my 4 to 6 one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the AoE right there, and we're actually gonna waste a single target as well. Remember, they also have a damage reduction buff on the first turn, second phase. So right here, I'm not gonna be doing a ton of damage right here, but the following turn is where we're gonna actually do a ton of damage, right? So right here we do the infect. And then we go for the single target right there, and it's going to do a good chunk of damage. And he's going to actually put up a stance or a stance the following turn. And that's going to be really good. We have 2 stance cancels right here as well. So we got to kind of stall a little bit here. So let's see. Goes for the single target into the Tyr right there. We are tanking pretty well. He goes for the single target into the Echidna. Another single target from Tarmiel into the Tyr right there. But it's not going to do too much damage right there. And then he goes for the AoE, and boom, boom, boom. Nothing too crazy. We actually do tank that really well. So all stats increase. We are going to save the ultimate here with Echidna. Yup, I think we will actually save it. I'm thinking we wait till he actually does get the stance up, so maybe actually do go for the kill on the Sariel right there. So I think what we'll do, since we did lose a little bit of HP, we'll actually do the single target right there, and then we'll merge this. We'll do AoE with Echidna, because I don't want to do too much. I know this is going to do a lot. Watch. You guys will see. It does a lot of damage. So right there, yeah. So Tyr is going to start cooking once you get him ramped up. So Sariel is dead, and we actually do the AoE right here as well. And now the Tarmiel is going to get the stance up for himself, so he's going to be very, very tanky, right? But this is going to allow us to stall and kind of get a ton of stance removals going, which is going to be what we want to do, right? So now the Tarmiel does his thing. He's going to do a single target. It does a good chunk of damage, but it's not going to be, you know, too insane. And then he goes for the AoE right there, and it does a good chunk as well. So we have to definitely remove that stance right here. So what we're going to do, and Tyr kind of lost a lot of HP right there as well, but we're going to have to lifesteal a little bit with him. So we're going to do stance removal. We're going to do the single target with the Tyr, and then we're going to, or actually we could do stance removal. Actually, I don't know. I don't want to do too much. I don't know how much Echidna's going to do. I'm gonna drop the ultimate, though, with her after the fact. We're going to do the stance removal first, right? So we'll do that. And then we'll do the Tyr single target right here. And once we get those crits in, yep, when we get those crits and we're doing a lot of damage, we drop the ultimate. Boom. That's going to do 339k damage right there, guys. And then as we finish out here, let's see how much points we actually do get. And that's going to be, let's see here, 4,600. Oh, I used ultimate. Don't use ultimate, y'all. I forgot about that. So don't use ultimate. That's one thing I actually completely forgot about. Do not use ultimates. I would have got more points than that. I would have got probably like 5,000. So yeah, don't use ultimates. I actually misplayed right at the end there. We'll do another run. We'll do another run just to give you guys an idea of what you should be doing, I guess. Okay, so you don't want to ult with Echidna at the end there. You definitely just want to kind of stall and waste your cards, right? You don't want to be doing too much damage like that. So what we'll do is we'll do kind of the same thing here where we kind of stall a little bit. So we'll do this, and then we'll just merge the Tyr right there. And what we want to do, though, preferably, is get those 3 cancel stances if we can, because that's going to be another extra 150 points on top of what we're already getting. So we definitely want to have that going. And being able to have the gauge reduction and them just like keep attacking into us is going to be really nice as well. So let's just kind of stall and see what we're able to do. Let's run this back again, though, guys. Because that first run, I completely forgot about the ults, honestly. Let's see, though. So single target, you know, it doesn't do too much right there. And then AoE. Okay. Yeah, we're doing pretty fine right here. And then he's going to have the thing again. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do too much there. So what we'll do, I'll do AoE with Echidna right there. And then we will actually save my cards. But I'll do AoE with Tyr, and then we'll merge that. We definitely want to get a stance removal next turn top deck. If we do not get that, it's going to be a little bit rough. So let's see here. Goes for the AoE with Tyr. That's going to do a good chunk of damage right there. And then we do top deck. We do not. We get a Tyr rank 3 though. I don't know why I get a Tyr rank 3 but not a card with thing. So there we go. We do take a little bit more damage there. And then yeah, he's gonna do a little bit on there with Sariel, and then that's gonna be the gauge reduction right there. So now unfortunately do not have the stance removal, so I think I have to stall. Because, I mean, you know what we can do, though? We can actually kill the Tarmiel. So we can actually do that. Let's do that. And then we'll end my turn here. So as long as we kill the Tarmiel, that's going to do a lot of damage. That's, what, 1 million? Yeah, I was going to say, that's 1 million damage right there. So now we need to get a stance removal here. So can we get a top deck stance removal? There we go. Unfortunately, Sariel's stance only lasts 1 turn as well. So we didn't really get to farm the stance right there. So what we'll do is we'll do AoE. We'll do this. We'll actually merge this up. Get the stance removal ready, but we don't want to do too much damage. Remember, guys, we don't want to do too much, because I think it's the way this works is like every other turn as well. The enemy gets really tanky too. Because I remember we did like a ton of damage that following turn. So as long as we like you know, as long as we have the stance removal ready and we take it off and then we attack, I think we'll be doing really good. So let's do this. Let's do this, and then we'll do the Tyr single target as well, and that should probably finish him off right there, right? So we're gonna get the stance removal, and you guys can see how much damage we're actually doing now, right? So we're doing a lot more damage after you remove the stance. So there we go, single target, and that's gonna do a lot, 400k right there, and then follow up with the Tyr right there. Boom. Once we get those crits, that's what we really need to get, those crits, and we're doing like 400k as well. So boom, there we go, full health with Tyr as well. And now we're actually gonna lose gauge as we get into the next phase, which is good. We don't want to have ultimates because we're not trying to use our ultimates, right? So that's gonna be pretty important. So what we'll do then is we'll do the, I don't know if we can debuff actually, but I'll try. We'll do this, and then we'll follow up with a single target. I want to have a stance removal if possible. So if we can top deck a stance removal, that'd be great. But oh, you can debuff. That's great. So now we're actually able to do pretty big damage there with tier, even against the damage reduction right there too, which is crazy. So there we go. We do a little bit of chip damage right there. And now this turn is where we're going to be able to do a ton of damage. We have a stance removal, which is really, really good. So we can definitely kill the Sariel like fairly easily here. And we won't have to do, we won't have to worry too much, I mean, so. Let's see here. There we go. He's going to go for the AoE. That's fine. Yeah, we lose a little bit of HP. And I think that corrosion definitely does matter a lot as well. But I think we're going to be okay, honestly. So let's do the single target right here. Let's do this as well. And then we'll follow up AoE. And then I think we should be good. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is the Sariel living here. So maybe we do double AoE. Or even... Oh, no, I think we should just do this. I think this will be enough. We have the Freyr single target, which should do a good chunk of damage. So I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I think we'll be either very close to killing or... we'll have to see. We'll have to see here. Let's just see. Tyr, go for it, bro. Metsu, no debuff, so he shouldn't, yeah, I was gonna say, he shouldn't do too much damage, so that's fine. I don't think the ultimate's gonna do, like, an insane amount of damage anyway, so let's just see here. He goes for these stands, he goes for the ultimate, and okay, I mean, you know, it's a good chunk of damage, but it's not gonna be that insane. I think our starter turn healing should help us out a little bit there. And then the AoE right there from Tarmiel. So we do actually tank that as well, and he's gonna go for the AoE with Sariel. Okay, that's fine. Now what we'll do then is we'll do the stance removal here, and then we'll do the Echidna AoE, and then I think we'll follow up with the single target on the tier, I guess, because we need him to lifesteal as well, so let's do that. Yeah, and then the AoE. This might actually finish it off, let's see. Okay, perfect, and then Tyr can actually get the kill with the lifesteal right there. That's perfect, that's perfect. So this should be like a fairly good score. I don't think we got the stance removal thing, but we didn't use an ultimate this time. So this should be a lot better than last time. Let's see. What were we able to get? Yeah, 4.8. So not that bad. We did get a little bit better than last time. It's not going to be like anything too crazy, but we did do a little bit better there, guys. So let's see what our ranking actually is right now. I don't think I'm going to be like #1 or anything like that. I think this final boss is a little more difficult to get that #1. Let's see. We're ranked 5. Okay, so that sounds about right. So yeah, I mean, oh, I am technically rank 1 right now. Technically. Let's go. So we'll take it, yo. But yeah, there you guys go, man. That is pretty much the setup and the strategy. I assume probably for like farming a ton more points, you definitely want to like stall a little bit longer. But for the video, just so you guys can see kind of like a gist of what you want to do, that's pretty much the strategy right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.